Okay, welcome back. So we got to resolve our deficit in the wealth. There's a lot of ways to do it. I'm not worried about it. I know I have stuff queued up that's going to eventually get me at least 30 or more wealth because of our bonus with the C. That's English strength. Is we can buy our way out of our problems. But in between videos, I noticed something, and that something I noticed is um, sorry, I got distracted here. Pretty wild. So, first of all, I don't know where Kush is. I'm trying to figure that out. But what I do know, hold on to that thought. How is this guy winning so well with two cities? We can go here and you can see religion. 1,187 points. Religion alone is why he's surviving. Okay, now back to my original thing that I noticed between videos. The standings. First off, one, two, three people are already in the Middle Ages. And remember, it needs to be like 10. We're close. We're not quite there yet. So there's one person in the Iron Age who somehow has points. So take that for what it's worth. Excuse me. Belgium is out of the hole. China is in the hole. Kush also in the hole. That's why I was trying to figure out where they are at. Venezuela, all the usual suspects are still in the hole. Byzantine, sorry, Byzantine has crawled down to the basement. So what does that mean? Well, it means that Belgium's not going to go away. So we're going to be stuck with our situation here. But it does mean China's gone. Constantinople's gone. Well, China. Mongolia's gone. So I have one settler going to go here. Maybe another settler go here. And then I got two more poised to go here. I really think that going this direction is going to be the way to expand because I don't see... I mean, I was hoping this would go away, but Mexico just plain took it over. So they conquered their cities. And the Aztecs are way up here. So a lot of good it's going to do us for them to disappear up there. And so they look like they have a horn, like a bull's horn. And I don't see that anywhere. I see this is where Rome's going to disappear. Oh, who's that again? Oh, that's Belgium. I'm being really silly there. They're surviving because they got that one extra city up there, I think. Gonorrhea will survive. And my only guess is they're somehow in the void. You know, we just ran into a traveler along the way and said hi. And then this is Georgia. So they can... I mean, they just got this one tiny city. They're toast. Spain is probably going to survive. So that's the deal. As I got to come in and basically take all the area before Spain does. And then China will disappear all up through here. So there's going to be some spots. I should be able to get 1, 2, 3, and maybe even 4 cities in. I have no choice. I'm going to have to jam in 4 cities. And so as you can see, I have settlers all over the place. I'm getting them ready. Okay, so another holy war has begun. I really wish I had a strong military, strong enough to take them out. Because this would be a great opportunity to take 2 cities. He's got city walls Oh, I can build a third military now. Well, let's see what we can conjure up. I have a queue of 4 down here. The barracks I would need. Let's rush that along. So here we go. I do have catapults. They count as a projectile for purposes of the army. So if I did a legion, I would want a shield wall with a catapult and 3 melee. We'll get a catapult. Swordsman's the best I got. I was thinking about having the other cities build them, but if they are built here, the barracks will give them a bonus to their experience points. Right, so they're ready to land. I still don't think I need to build the pikemen. Because what they are is they're an anti-cavalry unit. I'm going to go ahead and do some arches. Alright, we got our mill. The metal tools are way better than wheel. Ceramic pots for now. Obviously you could build this, but you don't want to. You want to go through the paper. And then they eventually build a third thing, which you do need to come back and build whatever that third thing is. Get some lumber going, some tie-dye. This is one of the things that a trade good or a coin can help with, but 1 every 2 turns is, I think, sufficient. And then, yes, never mind. So we get that paper going. And then what it did was it also boosted all the farms. So, yeah, we're up to 83 food now. It should have boosted the farms everywhere. So, yeah, 27, 33. I mean, they were, what 24? I mean, it's not, anything to write home about, but, the more farms you have, the better the boost. So I'm going to fortify both of these right along the water here. As you can see, that one's moving along. I got another one here. For whatever reason, he's taking roads. Got it down. The Mexican is influencing me a lot too. That's right, we're saving. I don't know, there's tribal warriors there, so it hasn't been destroyed yet. Maybe I need to just go and attack these guys. Call it a day. I am friendly with them. They're like burning. Alright, another butcher shop. I mean, it'd be nice to make these, but I don't think I have... Ooh, I can spend goats. Or hogs. I have hogs now. I totally forgot. Let's do it. I have fish. And I have salt and spices. I don't know which one would be better. I'll do the salt. So we're doing one every 2 turns, so now I can have food, another source of food for our capital. Oh, where are you pillaging? They're going to just sit there and shoot at us with the catapult? The thing I'm shocked about is I got another project here. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Finished another bakery. And yes, we need to get that going. Ugh, this is another hit turret. Yeah, salt. 10 food. I'll do that. It'd be nice to get one every 6 turns, huh? Yeah, I'll do it. They're getting into position. They're going to start shooting at us with range. We can do the same. We just met a nation.
A new power
Australia.
arises in your world.
They must be desperate for a city. They plopped one there. Alright. I don't understand. How did I win already? Also, if they pillaged... There we go. So they were attacking with their catapults. They damaged our cities. I don't understand what happened there. And then our religion expands. This could be good. It's the best one in the options. Well, we got another set of armies building up for nothing. See, I damaged him. I don't know what he was gunning for there, or why it even ended. It said 30 turns left. I want 30 turns. From 8. So we dropped. They reduced our city. That's not good. So that's a case where those catapults were able to damage my buildings. I still don't understand fully what happened there and why that caused a peace treaty. I mean, I'm jamming out the food. Oh, is this a repair? Yeah, we gotta get these things repaired. And apparently we gotta grow again. Interesting. Alright, so now we gotta claim with these guys. I almost want to do this just so I can... It'll get me some extra food and money. Oh, we're rolling in the food. I didn't even realize that. I don't know what else I would... You know what? I would put them on crafters. Which crafter needs the boost? The gears? Maybe. We got 2 of them making gears, though. The paper? It does give 1 to city craft production, which is all the crafts. And plus 2 harvest production. I mean, that's not a lot. I want to boost that thing. Because that's something we need a lot of. Alright, so I can deploy this at some point. I'm only at 25. Here, let's 30. That's at 60. So yeah, we're going to deploy forces there. So I'm going to deploy those forces here. Then I'm going to move these up so he doesn't do that nonsense again. He tries to attack me another time. I don't know if it's the right strategy, but... That's the big one. Okay, I said I could skip these. Let's go for the next era. 5 turns away. And then I would like to get that going again, because now I get a bonus. Apparently I'm the one in the parentheses. This is a little painful. I wish I could cycle through them. Mexico. Yeah, that's going to give me a lot of... It's going to give me a lot of research. Look at all these people who hate me. What did I ever do to Ethiopia? I don't care about you. You're disappearing soon. You know what? Maybe that's some of it. Maybe some of these guys that are disappearing just hate the people who are winning. Like, screw you, man. I fought hard. I just played this game for 3 hours, and now I'm being eliminated. Boom. There's 8. 18. 24. 30. It's going back up. It went from 5 to 9. So I don't think I missed a beat there, because I'm back to plus 11. Well, that part's good. So boosting things like these mines are worth boosting, because these resources are things that we need. Maybe boost this one at some point. What I find interesting is the hunting camp never upgrades. And this guy's not dead. I mean, I got the troops. I can go down and just finish them off. I really should, so then I'm in control. I'm like having a conscience. Like, in real life, I wouldn't hurt innocent people. Oh, alright. Luton. We have 1 spot here and 2 there. That's what we talked about last time. So we could jam out a library, which will help us to produce books. That is something we do need to do. So let's do... So like the library should be where the academy is. So I made a poor choice there. But that's okay. I do think a library is a good option. And then we gotta deal with our deficit here. So that'll get us 10 of the 20 gold back. And now that this one is doing its thing,
You have reached the early Middle Ages.
Alright, so here we are. So many choices now. Um, this, of course, it unlocks the harvesting of those things, which I don't think I see on my map, but maybe they start appearing. Because that sort of happens sometimes. Like, resources will appear. I don't think I've ever done Feudalist before. That lets you get a castle. The Elephant Ballista. Knights and the Mangonels. Okay. This is, of course, we unlock the Chemist, which is a new type of building, which is more stuff we would have to build. Which we do need to eventually build it. It's more and more and more. This will enable marble. The monastery is going to give us religion spread strength. I think we should go for that first because we're sort of in a battle of our lives here over that stuff. This also would be nice. No. I don't have room for triumphs. We're going to do illuminated manuscripts. We could go to Empire. No. No, we won't. The Republic is just fine. I feel really bad. Let's do it. Right, let's look at the bottom feeders again. I think that's a done deal. All three of these are done deals. All four of these are going to help us. Not going to help us. I don't think he's helping us. Going to help Spain more than us. I don't even know where they are. Ah, France. You're back down in the basement. I need them to stay in the basement. And then two unknowns moved up. And Leopold is just shooting up the charts. So was Spain. So we're not going to have lucky enough to get both of them. We have Eva. We have moved up to third. This guy is still somehow in the top 5 on his religion alone. Okay, we're going to start pillaging. Get to claim a region. The Mongol Empire has a battalion in the water. They're not planning to attack us, are they? I do have that going. Yeah, it's important. We have all the fishing ones covered. Boosting these, not horrible. Let's boost a... We just built some pretty unique buildings here. I don't know if I want to boost them. I'm going to take that off for now. Like, boosting blacksmiths might be worth it. This just straight up gives you prosperity, which doesn't stink. So we'll go ahead and do that. I could have sworn there was something like the academy. I guess there's nothing to boost. Well, that gives me 5 wealth right there. So we're going to do that. Helps us get closer to being out of our hole.
convoy carries a letter from Jeanne d'Arc, who has seen a vision that her enemies are readying for a renewed assault. She must hastily enhance France.
You're toast. So this gets boosted with books, ironically enough. So let's build one. And of course we want to add paper. This is where the leather would be nice. That would also be nice, but one every 4 turns might actually be sufficient. And we can do a dye. That's the reason why dye is important. Dye is one of the most important resources in this game. All the YouTubers that talk about what resources are important, none of them mention dye. They get it wrong. There's 2 farms here that produce dye. I don't need to boost them yet, but it's so critical. The one thing I meant to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 4. We still need 6 more to get to the Middle Ages. I think it'll start showing like a timer. This is awesome. Got another verse. You know what? Why not? Right? That's them coming to deal with us. Alright, come on. We still don't have the one that gives us +5 research. I currently don't know which ones we're missing, so let's check. We have a chief advisor, which is good. This one's making masterpieces. We have a domestic advisor that I'm okay with replacing. And a foreign advisor I absolutely do not want to replace. So chief advisor and foreign advisor are filled. So ignore this top stuff. None of these even do foreign advisors. So cultural advisors I have none of. I don't have a military advisor either. Or a domestic. The domestic is the one I want the +5 research. I'm going to take the writer.
Dante Alighieri, Italian poet and philosopher.
And I don't know how many cultural improvements I really have at the moment, but I could have them do masterpieces, which may not be a bad idea. But I'm going to go ahead and do this for now. Alright, the religion denouncing is stronger. It's still at 90%. Alright, so I am fully built. Fishing net, and then I'm going to be toast for a while. -2 food. I do have to fix that. That's where this comes in. So 15 turns. We did build a mill, which is good. I don't need all of them to do paper. Right now I do. We'll have them all build paper for now. And I got gears everywhere. In fact, I probably can stop making gears. I would love if I could say, hey, what items need gears? You know, and then I can just... That's what I was looking for right there. +5 city knowledge. That gives security. That's giving prosperity. That's giving wealth. We got a bunch of food. Prosperity. It's these ones. I'll wait. Well, actually, no, I have some. What am I smoking? I thought I had to remove one. Academy for sure. Barracks next. I just built the fortress. Now it upgrades to a citadel. But yeah, we'll add that to our queue, because we need things to do. I'm going to propose an alliance. Because I think if I'm going to be next to her, it'd be nice if she was my friend. So this monastery is the thing. 25 religion spread strength. And I don't know what an oracle does. Stronger preachability for disseminating their religion. Eliminate religions other than their own. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay. It'd be nice to get the footmen because I'm still working with swordsmen. What's the right order here? I can't build anything, so let's get the stuff that doesn't require me to build much. There we go, we're allied. Okay. Let's start with here. And that's one per city. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. I got the deficit. So I'm going to move the monastery to the top. This one could be built pretty much anywhere. That one's making more fish. They're going to be wiped out by next turn.
You've made first contact with a mysterious people.
Alright, so we found another one. Put me at war against Venezuela. Venezuela. Oh, they were these guys. Venezuela's gone. I don't know where Venezuela is anymore. They're like the ones. They're way up here. That's Venezuela. Yeah, I'm not worried. Not worried. All right. Gonna do that. We need projects, and there's no better project than these oracles. I'm gonna build two of them, in fact, and we're gonna prioritize them. I don't know if I want to spend the $100. There we go. Stalemate. I'm okay with that. I don't understand why my wars are ending so quickly. It's a little frustrating, actually. Ah, they produced more units again. Okay, so we got this. See, they can denounce. Totally moving them to here. And we produced our monastery. They can produce food. For now, we're going to have to do the paper. And I don't want to spend... I mean, I could spend timber. But, like, I don't need to go hog wild with the dye or anything. Because we want them to do food. And paper 1 every 3 turns is fine. Yeah, it's way better than 1 every 9 turns. So yeah, we'll spend some wood. And that'll produce more paper, which is fine. Then we come back to here. If I remember correctly, they have the library. So we're producing books now. So the books, we're producing 0.5 a turn. As supply, they'll give +3 city knowledge. So, boom, that moved up. It doesn't actually increase the speed. It doesn't change the production. It just, that is boosting this. Yeah, we produced 2 monasteries. So we're going to get a lot of paper going, which is fine. And I thought I already told this guy to move. Move to there. Move. There we go. I think that means it cooled off. So now what do I build? I have 1 spot left. I can build farms. I have only 1 spot. Like, the city walls is something I've always avoided in the past. But maybe I shouldn't avoid anymore. See, we built a few things and now we got all the money we want. This school requires 5 books. I want to save my last spot for the school. I don't know. See, like, this doesn't even give me security, which is funny. The cemetery gives you happiness. The barracks would give us some security. But my precious last spot we're going to use for the school. So that means let's build 2 farms. I know we got plenty of food. I mean, it just means we can remove a food item that's, you know, in high demand, like the feast here. Swap that out for... I don't have anything up here that does security, for example, but I don't even know what I would replace it with. We're just going to take it away because we're burning more than we have. I don't need it at the moment. Yeah, we're going to leave it be. We're going to grow one more time. This will get eaten up quick, and then we're going to have 2 more coming out. Sure. And once we grow one more time, we'll have another land area we can snatch up. Alright, so we did the token, hey, I just researched something even though I don't need it thing. We could go for crossbows. I guess that's better than the bowmen. The feudalism thing doesn't look awful. That lets us build a castle. Yeah, let's do that one. Again, I don't have slots to build anything, so I need to let my cities grow a bit. I have now 2 claims. So we're going to spend one of them to get the fish. That'll give us security. I'm actually running out of land. Right, we boosted the mint. We boosted the bakery. We're doing the right things. See, like, this is a good one. We're gonna get 3 research per turn just from doing this. The food's fine. I don't necessarily need the this to be... Oh, I did that because of the 5 prosperity. Sure, we'll get 5 more prosperity. We do need to build like a castle and stuff to get this up. But we gotta do one thing at a time, and we're getting there. I think I can send more than one specialist to the same place, so we're gonna find out. One food. I am one food away. Uh, I got all those built. I thought I... Oh, another turn. Alright, this should be conquered. And the whole reason I was saving this is so I can claim that area. Perfect. Because I got a 4 food region here and a 4 food region there. I can make farms. I'm not going to have room to make much of anything else, but I can at least do farms. I am getting some food from out here. See, this one's generating food, but I wanted to produce the precious stones. So that puts us at 0 food, which we're still growing with 0 food. And then here, that'll produce food. And then this will produce more fish. Or food. Fish or food. Alright. I'll move you here. And you there. They're at 91%, so for every little bit that we pull them down, they go right back up. Even with the monastery. Oh man, where's the monastery? How quickly a population is converted and how likely they are to choose one religion over another. Another triumph gone. 36 nations is fun, but the lack of space is that's the difference. If you have 6 cities, it's like okay, well you still have to produce farms. Every city has to produce a certain number of things. But the key thing though is some things like the Weaver, you're limited to building what 3 in your nation. Well, you can spread that out, right? But the biggest one is you can build triumphs. Because, I can build the mint somewhere, and it's a once per nation thing, and then, other nations can build a triumph, which just gobbled up a whole region. But you can afford to gobble up a region when you have space. I currently do not have space. Alright, so this is what we want to try. We're denouncing. What does discover orange mean? I don't know what that means. Looks like a place you can put a settler. Can I move one all the way up there? Nope. Okay, religion preached. Ooh, holy crap, that dropped. Successfully denounced all religions in your city. That's pretty impressive. Oh, look, I can go even further. I don't want to take up here. I want them to have room to grow. So we do need land. Unfortunately. So let's grab some land. And then we got plenty of food, which is good. We're at 16. I mean, it only goes up to 30, so it does get harder as we go, but the fact that we made it this far is good. Very, very good. I need to build a library. I need to build things to help get this city back on track. There we go. That was the next one we promised. And now we're getting 2 per time. So we're going to boost the food. Don't need it yet, but we will. Then, can I do any amenity while I'm quote-unquote waiting? I mean, one of the things I could do is this, which we are producing again. It also will help us with happiness and prosperity. I don't need the happiness. Or I could just do this, because we're producing plenty. Get some prosperity that way. I still got the basket thing going on, which is crazy. I think I'm going to spend a trade good. My dreams of ever getting to 1 is gone. So if I do that, then I at least can get taxes, which is, look, boom. That just improved my taxes for the city. City tier went up. We're at minus 14 food. This is where the specialist comes in. I don't think the monastery gives me a great bonus, does it? Where are you at, Mr. Monastery? City knowledge, 10. That's actually a fantastic bonus. So I'll take that. The only thing lacking is prosperity. And we just determined we can do that. Yeah, we're good. And then we got another one, which I can do for security. But we are low on food. I should consider... And let's see, I can add that. This one's the one I have plenty of. And boom, the food is plentiful. So then I think I'm going to take them off the food and we're going to go on this. So we're building the watchtower, but then we're going to have the 2 fishing. So it's going to get us yet more money and then some more food. Have him fortify. Have him fortify. Unlock more units. Okay, now it's time to start going after the stuff. We definitely want to unlock heavy metal. I don't know if that gets unlocked any other way, but... harvest production in all cities. That can be good. I mean, I lose the 10 knowledge, which I'm already struggling to get. Then plus 10 security. I mean, this is a 10. I'm exchanging 10s. That could be really good. I'm losing the 10 happiness. I would go down in tax revenue by 20-ish. This would get my money back right there. That would take all the money back. And then some. So whatever money I lose here... I like this, I think. Oh, it's harvest production. It's not harvest output. Let me think that over. So yeah, if your production's 100, it's just going to make it 115. That's not quite as good, but the 10 security is good. Look, we can build libraries and things now, so the knowledge thing is not going to be as hard to keep up. Security, I have struggled with the whole game. I think I skipped feudalist last time. I don't remember this being an option. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And we actually went up in revenue, and the reason being is it's it's insanely, like, we have a lot of +4 bonuses. All right, we're doing religion here. He's dropping. So what it does is it looks like the denouncing makes them go to unstructured, and then we are trying to pick them back up with our missionary. So we got another one denouncing. I really need another missionary. Can use its preach action to spread your religion to another nation. I'm assuming you can also use it to spread it to yourself. Yeah, we're gonna build another one. Okay, city idle, but I believe we finally have something to build in. And this is where we need to build our knowledge stuff. It's like that castle is a good one, by the way. 15 city security. But we're going for the knowledge. So there's library. Oops. Library. School. We don't have university yet. So we'll do those two. And then the monastery would be nice as well. I don't know, like, I'm far away from other cities, so I don't know if spread strength matters. But we'll do it just because I want to help the religion along. Now we only have one spot left, and I gotta really think hard about what that should be. I honestly think we need another butcher shop, but that's something that the other cities should be building. So we're gonna get another preach going on. So yeah, they're dropping. This is growing. We're growing. I like it. I do. So relationships going down. Some of them are going up. Let's see how close we are to era ending. Well, let's look at our oh my gosh, they came back up. So these three are still at the bottom. You're worthless. France is still down there. China moved out of the Schneid. Those lucky dogs. China moved up. And then Belgium is well out of trouble. Same with Greece and Spain. We dropped a fourth. Interesting. I can still take the Mongolia territory. If I can ever get a way to show these off, I'm going to start scoring some massive points. Right here under the sets. Those are the culture buildings that are going to give us +1 research. Just checking. Actually, this is worth checking. Maybe he's got some other cool stuff he's making now, like the stained glass. It'd be really nice to not have to make a builder make stained glass. So, like, which one would I take away? I have 22 wine. I'm going to go ahead and remove the wine and replace that with stained glass. This is always good to get. The medicine is fantastic to get. Obviously, the paper. I could argue that I don't need the cement or the glass because I have 91, 89. I assure you, I'll burn through 91 and 89 like it's nothing, which is part of the reason why I'm stubbornly holding on to it. Fertilizer. I need fertilizer. So do I dare stop the baskets? I have 116 of them. And you could argue I could stop the coins too. Or even this. Although that's getting me my 0.3. I'm going to stop the fish. That fertilizer is good. Getting some liquor would also be nice. So let me reevaluate my life choices here. Yeah, let's get stuff that we don't make. To make this would require a distillery, which we don't have. And we do need it for the occasional buildings that use it. It's like you could say, ooh, rug and carpet, you need that. No, actually you don't. Don't need that. You don't need the pots and pans. Although as an amenity, that's a decent bonus. Yeah, I need more merchants is what I'm saying. um, yeah, I would definitely take this for both Mexico and him if I could. Um, Argentina. So apparently the trade goods are coming from Argentina. Oh. Yeah, and that's the reason why you partner with Mexico. Whoever's in first place has the best stuff. That fertilizer is fantastic. I was going to say, is he making newspapers already? He's not. I don't need a lot of these. But I do... I am going to be doing it for at least 20 or so. I mean, it's one every 6 turns, so it's going to be a while before I accumulate what I need. Like, this is something I can't make right now. So, do I want carriages? Yeah, that's an amenity that would boost city production by 10%. You know, it's not horrible. It also gives 100 to city growth and prosperity, just at a small cost to city health. So you could argue, yeah, I will make the argument. Let's at least get some in our inventory. I forgot what I'm doing with them. We're going to build the school, but we're out of books. I spent the 5 books building the school in the other place. We're gonna build the castle, I believe. Pretty sure they have a fortress that can be upgraded, don't they? Yes, they do, right there. To a citadel. We're gonna take somebody off the food. Put them on the academy. Alright, so we're gonna do that upgrade, see what it does to security. I also probably need to build a castle. Here we go. We're getting stronger. Minus 25% research cost of science technologies. That sounds awesome, but I don't think all of them are science technologies. It's like, for example, that's a culture one. See, culture, government, military. That one was science. That one was science. I can't see the symbols very well here. Heavy plows. Just trying to see if it's worth it. So for this whole era, it's going to benefit us once. That's got to be a science. So that one is another one. So we're at twice. So once again here, that's easier. Let's look at it this way. 0 times in the Enlightenment Age. My goodness. One time here. Twice. I was wondering if it like, or there's a 3rd time in the Machine Age. So yeah, so it sort of ramps up. There's a 4th time. So this is going to help me later. That's 5th time. So 5 times in a Machine Age. 6, 7. Now we're up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 times in that era 3 alone. And at 25% discount, that could be huge because that's when they're the most expensive. This one, commerce improvements give you 1 wealth per turn. That could be worth 20 to 40 gold a turn. Oh man. I actually was going to go with this one. But look at this. I'm assuming that is cumulative with the plus 5%. I mean, given enough time, I'm already doing my job. This is a long-term play. This helps me now. Fine. We'll do it. So it should be 15%. Let's check it out. It's working. That's much I can tell you. This is working. Look, we're up to 12%. Everything's working. The extra 10%, and then, of course, the stronger we get, the quicker it'll spread. And there we go. Now we're building some more books. Still don't have the 5 books. I'm at 0 books right now. But now I'm producing 2 every 2 turns. So basically 1 a turn. Dropping. Growing. It's working. You know what I really should do is once I finish getting my city converted, I'm going to go to this guy's city and start denouncing and spreading in his city. That'll make him get obliterated because he's going to lose victory points and just go into nothingness. Holy crap, we're still
You've
meeting.
become aware of a new nation. Gotta get back. Growing. They're not growing. They're the ones that have the claim. So we can take this. For whatever reason, we can't take these. But I can take that one. I don't understand. Why can I take this one but not these? I mean, I'll do it. Their food is low. We can definitely grab another one of those. I don't want to, but we can. This we have plenty of. So we shall. Get the security up. That's like 1 every 2 turns. So I really could do the fur thing, but
All I need to find is some foxes, and the fur thing's covered. And we should have zones to build in now. We actually even have horses, which is just insane. So that, and then this will get us some grain. And we have these two. Our knowledge is low. We got lots of options here. We can build another library. It provides 2 research a turn. I think we absolutely should. And maybe also a school right next to it. We are running out of real estate here. Plus 25% strength of forces within this region. And we've been defending ourselves from wars multiple times. So yeah, I think I should do that. And then they're claiming another region. Yeah, we're running out. But we'll take this one first. Bradford. They still have plenty of food, so they're okay there. This is what we're looking for. The fact that we haven't... See that? It's got aluminum. Get a mine going there. A mine. Sometimes you'll see like a resource pop up that's over top of something you already have. Oh, look at this. We got another one. Where's this at? Isn't that... Where's the other one? Oh my gosh, we have 2 of them. Oh man, this is a valuable city. That's going to help us late game a lot. That just gives us money. It doesn't help with the production. Alright, so there's a few things I think I want to do here. And then I lost my thought. Give me a second. I thought of it while I was looking for where to put my experts. It was like, you know what, I haven't checked this in a while. It was one of those kind of things. Something we need to check up on. I remember. So, I'm not going to ever stop building those because of reasons. Here you can see we're not gaining or losing, which is fine. But if we go further down, we're still okay with the wheel. I'm looking at the things that I need to produce. I have 50 of those. I have 108 of those. I'm not taking the foot off the gas yet on these. I still need a lot of those. This I never need ever again. I don't necessarily need more looms. 22 might be enough. So that's something to consider changing. The gears are what I was looking at, but I'm only at 36. Somehow I'm still spending them. I don't know how, but I thought I'd be at 100 by now. At some point, you don't need to make gears anymore, other than if you want to make the clock. Like I said, this one, to the moon. The 14 chairs, of course, that's holding firm. Until I build more dwellings, it's not going to matter. This, I need 1 million of, so I'm glad we're on our way. And Yeah, so the one thing to maybe consider is our crafting. Well, this for sure is okay for now. Workshops. So I got two of them making these, and as you can tell, we're just barely coming out ahead. I have two of them making gears, same deal. But what I'm considering is maybe I can lay off the gas and start building something else. But I look at the list and I think, nope, I'm making exactly what I need to make. And then you can see like one of them's making the loom too, which so the moment we can produce something new, I can replace two of these. And at some point I can even replace one of those, but for now I need to stay on the gas with that. And that's really it. The weavers are the only other one to worry about, but I'm making clothes. I need this to make this, and then I need this to make that. So we're good there. Plus 4 food is going to be fine. This, of course, we got a very large queue of items. I am going to boost, because this will get us victory points. If we get these two items built. There we go. Great Lighthouse was produced. There we go. Man, we're getting junk. I mean, I could assign to an army. I've never really done that before. But it's definitely doable. Otherwise, you know, just start working on masterpieces. More and more of them. Wait, this... It is nice. If I want a general, sure, let's try it.
Borte Ujin,
I've never done
wife
that
and
before.
advisor of Genghis Khan, and
So I want it to be in charge of this one, which is 82. Yeah. Eh. That was very anticlimactic for me. Just barely cranking out the food. If I have any fish to cover, I should. Actually, I probably should do that one. I am. I'm going to do that one. Spending one of those precious books again. I can do both. I forgot you get two now. So we got pushed out because he's growing. Constantinople owns both of these, which is excellent. China is only back here now. Yeah, we're going to be able to get some cities going here. How close are we? The wait is the hardest part. See, look, they're already ahead of us by a whole tech era. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And boy, are they on the verge. Oh, we lost another one. That's pretty wild. Alright, so London is idle again. What did they just produce? Monastery. That's pretty good, actually. I have another plus, which is always good. So, for example, I could do that if I wanted. But I don't need to at the moment. I thought I was trading for cars. I don't see any cars yet. Maybe just not enough turns have gone by. There's only one spot left. I do not know. Where I would spend that spot at the moment. I do have horses now, so I can make my own carriages. Believe it or not. We actually pulled that out of the rabbit's hat. I mean, I could go a little bonkers and build more of these. They have a maintenance of 1 food, which is pretty easy to pay for. You know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to build 1 of each and let's see how it plays out. I could also build some navy. I didn't even think about that. Are any of these able to go over ocean? No. None of them can. So let's wait until we get one that can go over ocean. See, this is... I don't know how my dye production all of a sudden went down. Ah, you know what? I bet I took a specialist away from it. But you know what I can do? Fertilizer. Now I got 5. It dropped. Kush went up. I'm actually okay since I don't know where the heck they are. That is even better. Leopold's dropping back down again. And we can't, no matter how hard we try, we're not moving up. So a lot of this is recipes, like your bakery, your distillery can make these. I think the mill can make this. Maybe the distillery. The bakery can make that, which is just another way to get food into your city. 15 of them, but you do take some health hits. But it's a nice one for your bakery to do. And then this, of course, the brewery, of course, is a... We can't make a fermenting pit because we don't have wine, but maybe we can, you know, build the brewery, and then the pub consumes... It's an upgraded version of the inn, really. And then the grocer is actually quite amazing. We should make so we can build chemists. Yeah, they won't let me go there because I'm not their friend. I don't know what they would feel about me denouncing them. And see, he's got missionaries there.
You have entered a golden age.
6 turns. Five turns. If there's anything I want to build, it's a chemist. I mean, right there, I could build a brewery. That's how you can make the beer, the wine. I mean, to be honest, none of it is fantastic, but I can at least get around the wine problem because I don't have grapes, but I could make the brewery with grain. I just don't want to build the brewery with this city. The grocer is great, but not here. Trading post will help for this issue. I'm sort of giving up on the trading post again, just like I did last game. I think, honestly, I mean, a bakery would help because I can start to make this good, which I need all three of them to boost my city, right? I'll do that. This means we're growing when we're starting to get a bunch of these. I think it's every time we get past a certain number. It's decent, doesn't hurt. Horrible, not awful. So decent doesn't hurt, not awful, horrible. How about that for rankings? We'll go ahead and do that one. So they're still at the top. And we're still scraping the middle of the barrel here. I mean, we're near the top, let's put it that way. We're doing okay. We're starting to get a whole bunch of verses. And I don't know why he lost all of his. I thought he had a whole bunch. He's getting a bunch. We're still okay. We can boost food. We can boost a lot of things. I'm going to boost the bread. And the food. So right here, the inn can be upgraded. See? Starting to use up some of that glass. So we'll do that. Then with London, we actually have the same thing going on. We already have an inn, so we can just upgrade it, which is good. We can start adding books to our school. But we want to do it where the knowledge is hurting. Just looking at the stuff here. That costs 5 books. But we can upgrade to a town center. When you do, the feast goes away, and then it starts producing festivals. This is where I wanted to go. Come on. You never built a school? Or is that on the list? Oh, this was one of our farming areas. Yeah, well, nothing I can do about that. We're going to put a grocer here. And then finish it off with 2 farms. So we never have to worry about food with this town. Or we shouldn't have to. Yeah, we need to build some chemists. Not enough time to do everything you want to do. Alright, we have him down to 39%. We're up to 29%. This is working out really, really well. He's growing as well, but the naysayer is making this number go down, even though it's also going up. But we're gonna, once we get near 50%, the momentum is just gonna start like rolling like a snowball. Metal tools, and then here's the last one. See, you need bread. So I'm gonna take that bread we've been making. I could use it to make the pastry. And here we could use some salt. And this I can just throw some money at it. So now we're getting 1 every 3 turns. And this is consumed once every 10 turns. And throwing the bread at it might be a bad idea. Like maybe I could just spend money instead of bread. Because I got 100... Actually, I just tucked myself out of that decision. Here he is. 10 bucks is well worth it. I'm at 173 now. Actually, I don't even want to... We're just going to spend money all across the board. I know I have the salt. I also have the bread. We're going to let them accumulate because there's other things in the game that will need them. In fact, we got other things that's going to need dye. So I'm going to have to boost my dye production at some point here. Alright, so now we're in Hartlepool. And I don't think I can look at the city. We'll denounce. I don't know how the, I mean, they are English Christian. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I'm getting so excited. We're almost there. We'll convert them as much as we can, because they have guys there doing something. And then maybe we can go and get Brussels. See, because Brussels belongs to them. So I might be better off doing that, but we'll do this for a while. I assume that's like a continent or something? See all this? Somebody used to have farms there. Or no, somebody still does. Nefertiti does. The chemist is the big one here. I'm losing food, which means one of my cities is not growing anymore. It usually means that. London's good. Oh, we're good. Must be just maintenance costs. I am not worried about this at all. I have no idea how to tell if this is effective, other than maybe the religion. That doesn't help me. There we go. Right, we're at 93% here. Our work is done, fellas. We're at less than 1% there. That's where we gotta do work. And then here, yeah, we gotta do work in both of those spots. Alright, good. That overlay tool was actually very helpful. So we're gonna go to Brussels. That's both of them. I like the way they move together too. These are the two witnesses from the Book of Revelation. They're gonna be killed in the street by the Antichrist, and then everybody will give gifts to each other like it's Christmas, you know, because they're finally dead. But then they'll rise back 3 days later and amaze everybody. Act 1 ends this turn. Whee! So excited. Move in. Move in. I'm already picking up my wallpaper. Oh, we even get to claim something. I don't think I need to do the C zones at the moment. We want land. Lots and lots of land. And we're at minus 18. Which sounds like it's not good, but now we got these juicy things. There we are, plus 9. The health is down, but we're okay. I bet there's even fishing docks and stuff we can boost. Maybe not. There's one. Yeah, I'll boost it. I can even boost that too. But I'm going to boost the library. I know I'm low. It's actually slowing down the growth. It's probably not a bad thing. I'm not producing that much food. And then, yeah, we can start doing stuff like that. And got it all the way up to 94. I thought he also had a school here. Oh.
Welcome to Act 2. Your unbending piety earns you a place in Tier
China.
1.
Gone. Tamar, gone. Jeanne d'Arc, Shaka. So these three not as consequential, although they're at least somewhat close. Absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. Beautiful. Beautiful. He was already gone. So here we are. We're at fourth, and then the next tier to go. Oh, it's so beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, these guys are already gone. They're forgotten. Ah, I, this will update. We're gonna have more that are gonna go.
But thinking makes it so. Elizabeth, your reign has seen the flourishing of your people bold.
I'm gonna continue, and just like that, look at all this beautiful empty space. I don't think I can get in there, and I don't think I want to. But these other nations will, and that's gonna allow them to grow. And then you can see there's some empty zones here, up here. Actually, now that we've been exploring, there's a bit more than I expected. So a lot of stuff here, but this is like huge. A lot of stuff there. One spot here, which I could have gotten to, but my settlers wasn't able to move through Genghis Khan's area. I do have to be careful. There are barbarians here that are not very kind. So I'm going to move this guy in. Let me think about this. That's a 3 food. There's a 4 food. I don't know where my scouts went. I feel like that's a great spot right there. I want to take these spots from him, so maybe I should take one of them so Spain can't encroach. So I take one and then I expand into the other. Now the rest of this is available for me. Yeah, that's a good plan. So I'm going to go. I don't know why it didn't let me have the settle action. Alright, there's one. I don't know why he got bumped back so much, but this is 2. We're going to land. There's even stuff back here. Okay, very good. Got 4 more zones. One of them should have a chemist. Another one should have an armory if it's possible. It's not. See, I need another butcher shop. I just don't need it to be here in London. I need these other new cities to build the butcher shops. I mean, even same with the brewery. I just need the other cities to build the breweries. Now I need to build just the things that are going to help me keep my stats up. The chemist is going to give me more knowledge. The health I'm going to be struggling with a bit unless I grab a health boost here. So the chemist is going to be able to make medicine, which will help with the health problem. And that actually makes the health problem worse. But it helps with everything else. Like right here, 10 city health. Yeah, why wouldn't I? There we go. Start preaching. he land? Why did you land? You jerk. Oh, man. So we got four strength stuff everywhere. Gonna settle there.
You've met a new culture.
Now that a turn's passed, we should have a new list. So we're at remarkable. And then memorable. And then look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. So we went from 36 to 25, and then we'll be down to 15. How fantastic is that? I understand it's going to be a while, but and then these are juicy, 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 including Spain. But we are in for the fight of our lives with the one we're next to right here, and then this jerk is still surviving.
Our queen is displeased with the direction of our religious leadership. She is allocating funds to help ensure the right person is selected to
Fine, we'll keep her happy. Last thing I want is for her to... Alright, so I'm making a city here. So I want to get another city, up in this area. I'm skipping. Well, there's a lot of choices. I mean, it's definitely comes at a useful time. I'm jamming this city and this city too close together, I think. But we'll do it. Actually, I'm going to go over one more. And I need scouts. Something fierce. At least 2 of them. See? He's going to go right through. We're damaging him. It's going to be a while. Wow, look at that. We got a city. We got another city. It's so pretty, so witty, and bright. Alright, we're going to party tonight. That's what we want to see. Some serious growth. Guizhou. I don't like that name. We're going to rename you to... No. JV was here. And we're going to produce a scout. Because I need to get rid of all these symbols. So the Gathering Hall right now produces festivals. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think they all produce festivals now. We can throw some wealth at it, that's for sure. One every 8 turns. If I really want to throw a lot of wealth at it, it's one every 5 turns. I mean, it is nice. I don't need to... What's this one making? So we're doing it with him. See, this is one of those situations where just any of those things would help. But it doesn't help produce quicker. It just boosts. See, we don't make the whatever that used to be. It's all festivals now. This is why it could get really expensive if I keep throwing the money at it. I do have another spice. Sure. That's one every 7 turns. These are used once every 10. I'm not going to spend the money on that one. That's right, we're still making the codex. I may change that, but for now I'll leave it the way it is. And I don't know why I never remembered to do this. We need to crank out some dwellings there. Alright, we're in the verge. We got settlers going in. The good news is these cities are large. They're not going to expand rapidly unless they had points saved up, which some of them might have. I would have imagined that they would have expanded by now. Look at that. We got them down to 87% with our shenanigans. We're up to 38%. Oh, it even shows the change. Minus 3,000 for the Islam. And we grew by 4,000. And there you can see we grew by 3,000, they dropped by 5. Yeah, we're making We're making a dent. We're moving up. We're moving him down. He dropped to second. That's awesome. So awesome. So get that growing. Start the project. I mean, I don't want every one of them to build a... Look, I literally can't build anything. Oh, we'll do a mounted scout. Oh yeah, that's expensive. Expanding and getting our borders established. Critical. Now I'll just tell him to build a dwelling. And then he can camp on it for a while. And you can see, there's scouts from other nations also cleaning up some of them. And they give you nice little goodies. So we'll... another claim. That'll give us 3 more. I got roads already everywhere. Don't really have to worry about roads, I guess. Alright, London has a claim. I think we're low on food now. Do I take another sea zone? Yeah, I will. I still have some build spots left. Yeah, minus 31 in the food department. I'm just looking at what we can build. I saw the meat, which I know I have plenty of. So we can do that. That gets us to minus 5. Then it's just a matter of what else do I do? I have these guys. I can go see if there's any fishing. There isn't. But by next turn I'll be able to make some fishing. So I think I'm going to leave him be for now. I'm deleting that. I've got plenty of scouts I've already made. Yeah, I'm just going to be low at the moment. And then as soon as I get the new zone, I'll build the 2 fishing huts. This number will fix itself. And then we'll apply these guys to the 2 fishing huts. He's also negative, but we got plenty of stuff to grab here. That consumes 1 every 4 turns. I feel like, aren't we building farms? We are. I don't want to consume something if I don't have to, is where I'm going. I think what I really should be doing is this. That'll increase his production, so he can crank out buildings quicker, and we're just going to move that irrigated farm to the top. And yeah, we got to get his happiness up. That's another project, folks. This will definitely help with happiness. You know what? We can... That feast will give us happiness. Plus 10, in fact. That'll give us 15 happiness. And then lo and behold, there's enough food. The moment you do that. I understand everything else is still crap, including the security. I can tell you, you want to boost these as much as possible. And then eventually we're going to switch it. But for now, let's stockpile as much of that as we can. I thought he was... Oh, yes. He already was. Alright, Andrew's bounties. We're definitely building that. I don't have any more. 1 every 8 turns. Every city's gonna use it. I don't know why I'm here, so I'm gonna leave. Alright, fantastic news. So many people are gonna disappear after we move on to the next era. We are currently here, so I mean we gotta get through multiple eras here and advance to Act 3, and then however many other people, 5, 6, whatever, have to also advance to Act 3 before those guys disappear. So there's a lot of game to be played. But how sweet it is. And we've got our cities growing. This jerk. I want him to move. No, no, no you don't. We're going to move him. No. I don't know what's going on, but they're trying to even... Oh. He's not here yet. That's why. Okay. I will be patient. Now I want him to move. There we go. There we go. I'm still doing the block off strategy. And that'll allow him... He won't interfere too much with this city up here. Be able to take almost all of this. No problem. This can go down and around almost as much as he wants. I think this is working. Alright, so we got another one. Wombat Girl, I don't know if you're still out there, but if you are, this is for you. Definitely that. That's right, this is the other thing I was trying to think of. Alright, what am I going to do here? 1 every 250 turns. Ridiculous. We'll do 1 every 8. What did I have him build? Ah, the scout. That's what I had him build. He still can't do anything. We'll have him build a pair of those. So one more turn, and we'll be out of our hole. That's already done.
A troop of traveling troubadours arrive at the center of your city. They perform an elaborate play full of song and dance.
I'm okay with that.
A letter from another leader, written in their native language, was delivered to your desk. You've dedicated much of your life to learning a plethora of tongues to ensure clear communication and proper diplomatic exchanges. Will you take the time to translate the letter and find out what the leader's message is?
Absolutely. But that would suck if you didn't have the 50 gold. Alright, so London finished this. There's a lot to do here. The fertilizer is a big thing. The medicine, as you can tell, the health at this era is suspect. It is the Middle Ages. The medicine does boost it a lot. I've been ignoring the candle, which is just knowledge. The perfume is a great source of happiness, if I cared to bake it. The soap, of course, and the herbal meds were also city health things that I've been ignoring. Um, Fertilizer is the way to go. We have a buttload of fish, so we're going to use that. That was a technical term, by the way. And then this is where, like, you got a choice: coin, trade good, or fuel. That's it. Like, the coin doesn't help, so I'm gonna just take it out. When we get fuel, we'll add it. But one every 2 turns is semi-decent. Because if we get into our improvements here, for example, I know we've been low on food, but I'm going to start being able to add fertilizer everywhere. And I feel like I should have already had one by now. I'm wondering if my trade routes... Oh, look at all those people that are gone. Bye-bye. I got 2 merchants available. Fertilizer is gone. Look at that. Alright, so that explains why the fertilizer disappeared on us. This never hurts. I'm gonna grab one of those. So far I have 3. Yeah, I get one every 12 turns. I'm burning. Maybe I should just grab one that way. I'll do that. And I might change my mind once I see what everybody else has. This relationship is going to have to end soon. But for now, it's a beautiful one. See, I need more of those. These boost your city by a lot. So do those. So the way you achieve it is you get more than one to come in. Like, how many of these do I really need? You know, as a supply, it's used as supply at a pub. So I'm upgrading my inns to pubs. And I have 3 of them, so I can upgrade my 3 inns. So, arguably speaking, I don't need any more. I can get another one of these, so I can keep the supply coming. Or do this, because that's going to probably go to maybe a point 0.4 if I'm lucky. But, like the trade route adds 0.1. So I can add another one to make it 0.5, which means I can then supply 5 cities with that food. That's giving me the city growth. I don't know. I can actually make these myself. So that's 18 turns. Between this one and the other one, I would get... So it's 2 out of every 30 turns. Yeah, it's still not enough. It's not worth it. That's 18 turns. That's not enough either. She stinks. Her roads aren't any good. Let's try to trade with someone else. Oh, we gotta get research agreements going. I'm gonna get 16 research out of that deal. I don't know how I gotta get my good in, by the way, before I do this. Oh, he's got one. There we go. I'll do his. Minus 19, but I have options. Now we're at minus 1. This city's just gonna have trouble. I mean, there's hardly any land. For whatever reason, I couldn't take these 3 spots. So we got a lithic tool, which is not that great, but the 2 metal ingots is good. And hey, 2 ropes, right? Because we're not making ropes anymore. At least I don't think we should be. Yeah, we're not making ropes anymore, so... And you were able to see how fabric was helping us with the festivals. You could theoretically change all the weavers to making just fabric. And then all the city halls can make festivals and you're just feeding it in. And by the way, all the city halls can be upgraded. I think they're called gathering halls, but they can become town halls or whatever the next level is. It costs 5 books for each upgrade, which is why I haven't done it yet. But definitely in the cards.
You have reached the High Medieval Age.
Alright, so now we can go in oceans. Cocoa and sugar. And then our trade thing can upgrade to a bazaar. And the world is our oyster. This barrels is like what the blue jugs were for us. They're upgraded versions. They're better in every way. So every blue jug that's out there that you have assigned to a building needs to be replaced with a barrel. And then the barrel is used to make oil wells as well. So really good. The heavy plows, of course, we're barely making. We barely made the other plows, but the heavy plows are fantastic. And you need cows or something, though. I think we have them. I'm not sure. Musical theory. This will allow us to present our masterpieces. And remember, we've been making music masterpieces since the beginning of the game. So this might be worth getting from a victory point perspective. The shrine increases our spread distance, helps us with the religion. I don't think I researched this last time because I never built one before. Um, Haberdashery. This is the upgraded tanner, I believe, or it goes with the tanner. The tailor is the upgraded weaver, so we can upgrade to a tailor. I mean, it lets you eventually make fine clothes, which is also good. The cobbler is its own thing. Optics. The observatory generates a substantial amount of research each turn. 4 research per turn. I think you only make one of these per nation. There's the clock thing. Let us build some more ships. There's so much to do, folks. Universities. Those will produce books, and eventually they can produce encyclopedias, which I forgot. Because, like, right now I can't make an encyclopedia, but some later era you will be able to, and then you need to switch off the books, because you'll have like a million books. Which one do I do first? Was there one that gave us a clinic? I'm going to look real quick. I don't think there is. This gives us steel, which we need to start making steel. In fact, yeah. We need turns to make steel. Because steel is going to be used to make a million things. So if we can get that going now, then, 20 turns from now, or whenever we actually really need the steel, we'll actually have some in our supply. Alright, we got a claim already. We can go in any direction. I'm going to go here because it looks like that's probably mountains. I mean, this is good farmland. That's a great question. They got great farmland here, too. This helps us to stop encroachment. And look at that. Some gemstones. We don't have those where we come from. We don't have those where we come from, Jenny. That's a really important resource right there. So maybe it'd be nice to try to snag that. Alright, well, to snag this, I need to take one of these, and so this one's the farmland. We're going to grab that one. Not quite the direction I was hoping for, but... Alright, we're being attacked. So that means... we're going to move our ship up to help bombard them. I mean, we were killing them. Alright, so she approved. That's 16 research points. 14 more. 7 more. 7 more. That is fantastic. Look at that. I thought the parentheses must be them, so they're getting more. I thought that was me getting more. I'm supposed to be getting +3. Well, look at you two. You two are not doing. You're not pulling your load there. And he's producing 10. Who's Dante Alighieri? He's got to be one of my dudes. My raider. Culture improvements. I'm getting 10 from him. That's fantastic. Alright. We are still. Look, he's encroaching. I'm gonna finish him off. No, you jerk. I can't believe I'm pulling this off. Using only C to generate food, plus, whatever I can produce with my other cities. Wow. I'm not going to get up to 30, I don't think. I have 3 things I can build. This is an upgrade. Let's see what upgrades I have. See, that's going to give me 10 city happiness. That's what I was talking about. Now I'm going to get... So this... Oh yeah. Workshops, blacksmiths, greenery, academy, the mill. We got our chemist at work. Yeah, so the bazaar is an upgraded trading post. I think I only built 1 trading post, so I'll just have to upgrade it elsewhere. I'm already building one of those. I think at this time I don't want to build anything unless I want to get another chemist going. It says plus 25 to chemists and their upgrades in this region. So actually, having chemists all in the same region doesn't suck. So what would I build? There's the medicine. Eventually you can make explosives, antibiotics, vaccine. Right now it's fertilizer. I'll leave 1 spot open, but yeah, I'm going to build 3 of them. How about that? We're growing. This, of course, is going to be beautiful. But let's... I didn't think about my food situation. Oh, right here. Food. course, that's happening. Two research return. Doesn't sound bad. I mean, this is probably not bad either, but this is, to me, just much better. Yeah, you're being a jerk. I don't know where my looting is. It's up here somewhere. %60%. Look at him. He was at 90-some% at one point. So my dudes are just getting to work. I'm gonna keep pushing until we get all the way up to 100. But then, after that happens, I'm moving right into Technoxyland, or however you pronounce that, and we're gonna do the same to them as they're doing in Brussels. Look at that. They lost 5,000. It's working. And we just need to go there and do the same. The overlay's not even working. And you can see they move to the top. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.